Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to show you guys some books that I bought recently. I was stuck between, this week I was stuck between doing a BuzzFeed quiz video, doing a bunch of BuzzFeed quizzes, or doing a book related video. And I was like, well, I haven't done a lot of book related videos on my channel, so I'm just going to do a book related video. So I picked out some books that I bought recently, and I'm going to just do a recent book haul. I do buy a lot of books. Every time I go to the store, I never leave a store without even at least looking at the books, like seeing what books they have available. So some days I'll walk out with a book. Sometimes I'll walk out of the store without a book, but I never leave a store without looking at the books at least. So yeah. So I'm not gonna show like every book that I got in 2023 so far. I'm just gonna show you guys the books that I bought during the month of March. So far anyway, because we're only like halfway through, so I'll probably end up buying more books like during the rest of this month anyways, but at some point I do actually want to do like a book collection video, so like have a series on my channel where I show like every book that I own, because at some point I do want to start cleaning out my room a lot more and go through all of the books that I own. So if I do that at some point, which I'm sure I will do make like a series on my channel and show you guys all the books that I own. So if I do, you'll end up seeing these books in that series as well. So I'm just going to jump right into it. I have a few books here and here on both sides of me. So I got two new James Patterson books. I got Worst Case by James Patterson and Michael Ledwidge, and Deadly Cross, which is from the Alex Cross series by James Patterson. I never read a series. Like, I have a lot of books in a series, but like the Alex Cross series, I have quite a few books in the series already, but I don't have the first book in the series, which is called, I think, Along Came a Spider or something like that. So I don't really like reading books in a series, like, not in order. Like, this series, like I said, I don't own the first book in the series yet, so I will not start this series until I get the book, because I don't like reading them separately. I mean, I have done that, but only because I didn't know the book was in a series. Like Us Against You by Frederick Bachman, that's in the Beartown series, and I didn't know that until I was like halfway through the book, and I was like, well, I'm not just gonna DNF the book for now. I'm just gonna finish it, and then when I get the other books in the series, then I will read the series, and I'll even reread Us Against You, which honestly I have no problem doing because it was so good, and I'm down 100% to read it again. But yeah, when I get Us Against You, then I will start reading the series. And what I like about James Patterson's books, by the way, is I love how his books have like really short chapters. Like, yeah, long chapters or short chapters, paperbacks or hardbacks. Like, I'll read any book, and I will have the time of my life doing so. Like, I read like all the time. If I'm not looking at TikTok or watching TV, or if I'm not working, I 99% chance I'm probably reading. So yeah, but yeah, what I love about his books is that they have really short chapters. Like, this book here, it's like, I'm at page 402, chapter 109. How many books? Like, I don't think I've ever seen a book with like over 100 and something chapters. But yeah, his chapters are usually, I would say, I don't think I've ever read a chapter in a James Patterson book that's like more than 5 pages. Most of his chapters are like 5 pages or less, I feel like. So yeah, like I said, long chapters, short chapters, I'll read any book and I will love it anyway, but I love his books because they have so many short chapters. So anyway, I also went to a thrift store recently, and I bought five new books there. So I got, I think, all 5 of these, and it came to like $6. So that's actually, like, this book here, it was $2. The paperbacks at that thrift store, I think, are $1, and the hardbacks are $2 there. You will not go to a store, I don't think. I don't know what it's like in other places in the world, but where I'm from, like, it's very rare to go to a store and get books for $1, $2. Like, yeah. So I got Crying Laughing by Lance Rubin. I'm usually not one to judge a book by its cover, but this cover just spoke to me, and I low-key think that this cover is pretty cute. So that's pretty much the only reason why I bought this book, is because I gravitated towards this cover. So, yeah. And then I also got The Girl on the Train by Paula Hawkins. I've heard quite a few things about this book, and I saw it, and I was like, okay, I'm getting this, because I mostly hear about this book on TikTok, and I think, because I'm in a book club, I recently joined a book club, and I think that this book is on the list of the books that we can read. I could be wrong, but there's a list that we have of all the books that we are able to read at some point. And I think this book is on the list, so if we do end up reading this anytime soon in the book club, then I will already have it on hand, so I could just pull this one out, my own copy, and read it. But yeah, The Girl on the Train by Paula Hawkins. I've heard quite a few good things about this, so I'm excited to read it. Next, I got Keep Me in Mind by Jamie Reed, another book that I honestly just bought because I really like the cover. So there's that. I also read the back of it, and it sounds pretty good, so there's that. Next, I also pretty much only got this book because I really like the cover. The Rosie Project by Graham Simpson. But yeah, there's that. Honestly, it's a pretty, I'm English. I can't even speak right now. Like I said, one of the only reasons, I read the back of it, it sounds pretty good, but I only really got this because I like the cover. So, again, I'm not usually one to judge books by their covers, but I mean, when a cover is cute, you gravitate toward it. You know what I mean? Next, I got Chicken Soup for the Unsinkable Soul. Of course, I got a Chicken Soup book. They had quite a few there, but I only got one. But, yeah, I love Chicken Soup for the Soul books. They're just basically, a book with a bunch of stories in it from, they're pretty short stories, too, but Chicken Soup for the Soul books are books that have, really short stories about, I don't know how to explain it, but it's a bunch of inspirational stories. So, yeah, I love Chicken Soup for the Soul books. Next, I got, like I said, I'm in a book club, and so I figured I'd show this anyway, even though it's not actually mine. I'm just borrowing it just to read it for the book club. The Bad Daughter by Joy Fielding. This is the book that I'm currently reading, and it is so, so, so good. I started it, I think, almost a week ago, I think. And I'm already, 330 pages in. So I have about 20 pages left. Not 330. What am I talking about? 321 pages in. And there's 350 pages. I almost said 330, but no. But it is so, so, so good. I'm not going to give out spoilers, but if you want, because every time I read a book, I always post my review on Goodreads and Instagram, on my book account on Instagram, or Bookstagram, I should say. So when I finish this book, as I always do with every book that I read, I will post my reviews on my Bookstagram and my Goodreads. So if you want to see my review when I finish this, it's up there. So, or it will be up there, I should say. Yeah, I am loving this book. It is so good so far. And it's almost impossible to put down. So many twists and turns, but there are also quite a few emotional moments as well. Incredible. So, next, the last few books I got, there are 5 books left, 1 series and 1 standalone. One of the girls that I'm in a book club with, she has an Instagram account where she is selling a bunch of books that she's unhauling. And so I found a few books on there that I actually kind of wanted a lot. I've been wanting these books for a while, so when I found out she was selling them, I was like, I'm getting them. So, first I got Her One Mistake by Heidi Perk, so I messaged her and I was like, I'm interested in these books. So, I got Her One Mistake by Heidi Perks. I wasn't originally going to get this one, and then I scrolled through, I was scrolling through Instagram one day, and I saw this, I saw a picture that she posted of this book, and in all of her pictures of the books she's selling, she'll, on that Instagram account, she'll post, all the books she's selling, and then she will include, the title, what it's about, the genre, and how much she's selling it for. And like I said, I wasn't originally going to get this book. I was just going to get the series, and that's it. And then I read what this book is about, and I'm like, okay, never mind. It sounds amazing. I'm getting this. It's pretty much about this woman, and she's out with her best friend's daughter, I think, and her best friend's daughter goes missing. So I was like, okay, yeah, I'm getting this. Add this to my order. So I bought it off of her, and I cannot wait to read this. And the series that I bought from her, that's my pillow, by the way. I scratched my nose on my pillow. But anyway, moving on. I got this series. I have been wanting to read the series for a while, but I just didn't own it. And then she was selling the entire series. She was going to sell it as a set, but she was okay. In the post, she said that she was okay with selling it separately and is willing to sell it separately. But I was like, no, I'm getting the entire series, and I'm going to read it, like, probably back to back if it's good. So I'm excited to read it. I got the Divergent series by Veronica Roth. So first book is Divergent. Book number 2 is Insurgent. Book number 3 is Allegiant. And book number 4 is 4. So, I've heard some pretty good things about that series. I know that they also have a movie out. Because it says on the Divergent cover, in theaters March 21st, 2014. So if I like the book, I will probably end up watching the movie because I haven't watched Divergent before. So, but I've heard pretty good things about the book and the movie. So, yeah, that is everything that well, not everything that I bought, but all the books that I bought recently that I will be showing in today's video. But yeah, that is it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed it, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you would like to see more content from me. And I will see you guys next week for another video. Bye, guys.